So again, to kind of use that as a graphic to let you know how difficult it is to know or understand the differences between substance and material, that's something that I've been wrestling with all my life. So what I try to do with myself is to try and act more from my heart instead of my mind. Though many times I want to act from my mind and be a little bit more aggressive, be a little bit more forward as far as, making a person like, why, see what's going on here, or, pay for your classes, or do what you have to do, and all of that comes into the material. But when you look at the substance, then you're looking at the hologram. So when you look at life and you see it as something that you're just passing through, when you die, you die. And everything dies with you. It's like waking up from a dream. When you wake up from that dream, when you're in your dream, even if there's floating cows in your dream, flying pigs, you think it's real for the most part. And when you're standing on something, you're standing on something real. When you're sitting in your dream, you're sitting in your dream. My dreams, because of the meditations and stuff that I do, are so vivid. I can taste, I can feel pain. They're very, very real. And while I'm there, they seem very real to me, even when it's abstract. So I learn a lot from my dreams. There's a lot of symbolism and stuff that goes into your personal mythology that you can discover through your dreams. But when I wake up, if I'm in a city, the whole city dies. The people I was talking to die. It's the same thing here. It's just a dream floating into a dream. So what you're doing here in this time zone is important to understand that this is material, and you need the material to grow and understand. You need the mind to grow and understand about the substance of your being. That's why I can do what I do. There's no mystery behind it. You hear all these schools, they do all these strange things, and part of the martial art world is supposed to create illusion. But that illusion is supposed to be in combat, like how your hands move, or how you can make a person look a certain way so you can react another way. And then when you guys, you understand the internal energies, the hitting, and the root, and all the core that comes into play. The only reason I've achieved those things is because of substance. The things of the heart and the mind that you cannot see is the real material, not the things that we are even sitting on. The only reason why that is real is because you are here to say that it's real. That's the matrix. That's that vibration. That's that energy. You are just seeing it in a way that is being translated, that it's in the here and now. And that's the material. But the real truth is that none of this is permanent. And the only thing that truly is permanent is substance. So if you teach, then you must always balance between the two, because you need the two. I mean, you can't say that spirit is here and that God is here and that you are here. And you can't say that, okay, I have my inner organs, my outer organs, my skin, because my inner organs have outer organs on the inside. Everything's multi-level. Or you can't say that, okay, well, here's God, then who made God, then who made God. It's all about substance. Where you are in that growth. And if you truly believe in substance, then you're teaching from substance, not material. But you're balancing between those two. You can't separate energy. You can't separate that your blood. You can't separate your water, right? Your body's made up of water. You can't separate all the elements that created you. You all come from the same matrix, the same elements that created this world, created the universe, created you. That's why elements are a good way to model things from. But substance and material, they do have to work together. But the problem with that is that we separate them. If the world would work from substance, then it would be a whole different place of living. So people will ask me, well, you know, you teach people how to kill people. You teach combat for real-life situations. And now you're talking about doing this urban survival class that's going to be, and is that material or substance? I have to say that's material, because you have to deal with the material. I don't so much, I would say, for myself. I think, I mean, of course, all the information that will come into, like, that course is going to teach me even how to survive better. But I'm not, for myself, surviving really isn't that important as it is for somebody else to survive. So there's the idea of the cross of the material and the substance. You know, when I think about myself, yeah, I think I can survive pretty much on my own. But I don't want to see Matt suffer. And I don't want to see his family suffer. So there's material and substance mixed in there. So the substance sees from the heart. The material is you have to take some form of action. And balancing those two is what's crucial to what is real to you. We have billionaires giving billions and billions of money away, and the world still hasn't changed. It still hasn't changed. Give it to charities, give it to different things, and it still remains the same. And that's the difference between material and substance. So what I try to do is there was points in my life, many points, where I decided where I would like to leave and move in a whole different direction. But I stay where I am because of the substance, coming from that. And that substance is what I try to see and spark in other people, along with the material that we can't escape. But it is the substance that you take on. And it is the substance that comes through. And that's when you learn more about root, core, the breathing. But you can't separate those things. You can't separate your breathing from your blood. You can't separate your heart from your mind. But you can try to understand them and balance them. And a heart being a symbol. But there definitely is, if you guys experiment with this, if you think about your mind and all the anxieties that you have in your life, and it's sometimes me having some of the dyslexia and the ADD, the things that I had to deal with all my life, sometimes, you know, it gets so overwhelming that my thoughts, and you know, I've been, throughout my life, been asked to do drugs and stuff like that to become normal. I didn't want to become normal because I couldn't challenge the meditations of that. A lot of times it was like a big piece of paper, you know, and I would just crumble that paper up and throw it away, just to get rid of my thoughts.